John, first match here for me this close season. 2 weeks away. How well prepared are you now for the season, do you think?
I think we've done very well. The lads look quite fit. I think they're a week away from you seeing them at the best, really. They're a game behind most clubs. We played Nantwich today, and they started a week early because their campaign starts a week earlier than us. So we're very good, and touch wood, we've got through without too many concerns on injuries.
And you've got a new signing coming on, without telling us who it actually is, because you're going to do the big reveal next week. Can you tell us a little bit about the guy you've signed?
Yeah, he's very good on the eye. I think he'll be a fan favourite when he plays because he likes the ball and he likes to dribble. He's played higher up. He's been trialling with us for a couple of weeks. Hopefully he'll be on today, so some of the fans will see him today. And hopefully all goes well that we reveal Monday.
You're probably still a little bit light on the striker stakes now that Potts has officially retired. So I'm sure you're not panicking, and I'm sure that Josh is doing a lot to fill that hole.
Yeah, I mean, I think this division is difficult. It's more difficult to score anyway in this division. We have been creating chances. The only pre-season game where we haven't really created chances was Clitheroe last week, where final third decision in that area was pretty poor. We've created 2 or 3 today which they've not taken, so they need to be a little bit sharp and a little bit clinical. But also, we are looking for another option. This guy we're going to sign on Monday will bring a goal threat, and in terms of assists, he should be very good. But we are on the lookout for another one as well, which one has been training with us, but unfortunately he's just got a slight knock today, so we're not been able to have another look at him today.
Fixture list has come out since I last spoke to you, or last spoke to Josh anyway. Has it fallen okay for you, do you think?
They don't come much bigger than FC United do the first day of the season in that league, so our lads are really looking forward to that. I would probably have preferred to have played them a little later. I think Rushall, our first home game on the Tuesday, that's a terrific one for us really. Rushall coming down from Step 2 are going to be a difficult task, and we know them from Staff Senior Cup encounters. They're a very tough side, and also with a new manager now who's very well respected at that level, Ian Long. So that's going to be difficult. Morpeth on the Saturday, we played really well at Morpeth at the end of the season up there and did well to get a point. So they've got a long journey to come down here. So we need to try and do well at those home games, which is what we didn't do last year. We didn't start very well at all. And when that could be a real key to our difference to our season if we start well.
And of course, Hednesford are here fairly early in the season as well, and they are many people's tip for the top, aren't they?
And I think if you look at the resource that they've got available to them, they're almost like a Macclesfield in terms of they can outbid anybody. If they want to get a certain player, they can go out and get them. So they're always going to be installed as automatic favourites. But we know how difficult back-to-back promotions are. Macclesfield took 2 goes at Step 3 to get out of it, and it won't be an easy task for Hednesford because a lot of teams will want to beat them.
Of course, as I said at the beginning, we've still got 2 weeks before the season starts, so your pitch is still being used by other clubs to get going, and you've got a charity match, haven't you, this week?
Yeah, County League kicked off last night, so Bowley Green and Newcastle played. A couple of weeks' time, we've got our own County League SC/SL side that plays, but 31st of August on a Sunday, there's a memorial game in memorial of Pete Tillman and Jim Lockett. So some supporters have approached us and want to do that game. They're doing tremendously, raising money for raffle prizes and prizes. That's going to be a really good day. There seems to be a lot of interest around the town, and they're going to raise some money for, hopefully, to update our defibrillators down here, which we're really happy about.
Yeah, now you mentioned Bowley Green, and they play here. They use your ground, don't they?
Yes.
Their ground stopped them from moving up into the pyramid, into the National League system. Do you think they've got any ambitions at all, because they're playing resources to actually make that move on? And would you encourage them? Would you be able to?
Yeah, I think last year, they were clearly the best side in that county league, and they didn't apply for promotion before Christmas, which is what you have to do if you want to get into the NLS system. I think talking to a few of the people who are around their committee. I think if they are in a similar position this year, you know, if they're top 1, top 2 around Christmas, I think they'll be applying and having a look at it. And we'd be more than happy to support them and continue the good relationship we've got with them here. And you know, they play Friday nights, or they could play Saturdays opposite us. There's plenty of option to do that.
Yeah, and of course it's always good for you as a chairman of a club to know that your ground is being used by local clubs.
Yeah, I mean, you know, there was probably 140 people down last night for the game. I popped down. It's a different demographic that come down. They are Bowley Green supporters. They are people, fans of the county league. So it just gets more people through the door, and you know, it's an opportunity for us to showcase the stadium and what we do down here.
So one last question for you, so close to the season starting. What's your, you may not have said this to Josh, this is what I want from you as a position to finish in, but in your head, what would be a good position to finish this season?
I think we always look for improvement, don't we? So we you know, we finished 15th last year after a very strong second half of the season. We were 2 minutes away from finishing 12th. So for me, and I think for the fans, you're looking for improvement on that. So, you know, it's still going to be very tough to stay in that league, and I'm not being arrogant or dismissing the opposition in that league, but that first one is normally tougher. So, you know, we know what the opposition is about. We know what the travelling's like, and he'll be better prepared for it. So I'm hoping an improvement on 15th position and
so,
a cup run.
Yeah, I was going to mention a cup run, of course. You need a cup run, don't you?
Yeah, look, you know, apart from the financial benefits you get from it, it's just a little bit of excitement. You know, again, last season, we were so close to taking Kidderminster to a replay. It was only a mistake in the last couple of minutes. I think it's from Ollie, playing for Hensford, by the way. But no, he played great that game. And we were just a few minutes off taking them to a replay. So, you know, those cup games are great to raise the level of excitement and interest.
Well, we're excited enough anyway for the season to start. Thanks very much, John.
Thank you very much, Dave. Thank you.